103.1 WOGB, the 70s and more. I'm Dan Markus, and proud to have on the phone with me right now a man who's coming to Green Bay in a show that I'm really looking forward to seeing Saturday night at the Widener Center. His name is Alan Safier. Hello, Alan.
Hello, how are you, Dan?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm excellent.
I'm really looking forward to this. It's Alan Safier as George Burns in Say Goodnight Gracie.
This was on Broadway about, when was it now, 13 years ago. Was nominated for a Tony Award for Best Play. So that'll tell you how well written it is.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
It's something that it's wonderful. And the thing that I think that audiences enjoy about it is that they came and they expected to laugh. And, of course, they do, because there are just, rollicking, funny stories.
Yes.
But they also tell me that they cried.
Oh.
And that really touches me, because if I can elicit both of those emotions out of an audience, I think I've done my job.
What is your favorite era of George Burns? Because he went through several different phases.
Well, as somebody who considers himself an old soul, I like the radio period best. And I think that's because I'm convinced that if I had been born 50 years earlier, I would have been an actor on the radio.
We're talking with Alan Safier. He's coming to the Widener Center Saturday nights in a one-man play called Say Goodnight Gracie. Tickets are available at WidenerCenter.com. You can get the details at all TicketStar locations or by phone. Do you channel George? I mean, can you turn this on?
I think I do. I really think I do. Once I do the makeup and put on the costume and put on the wig, which is very important,
sure,
and the owl glasses, which is very important, and get the cigar.
Yep.
At that moment, when I grab the cigar, even still in the dressing room, I kind of become George.
Alan, can I talk to George for a second, or do you have to put on the wig and grab the cigar?
Well, you know what? I do have to get. I use a Sharpie.
Okay.
All through rehearsal, I used a Sharpie instead of a cigar, because I had to have something. But let me see what I got.
Okay.
Here's a Sharpie right here. So
that's scary.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Nice to meet you, George.
I have socks older than you are. You know that, don't you?
Oh, darn it! That was a pun, George. That was a pun.
So, you wanted to ask me about Gracie or something? Yeah.
I mean, at what point did you fall in love with Gracie? Was it on stage when she got a laugh, or what was it, George?
No, I think it was when she came to visit me backstage one night to see me and said, I understand you're looking for a new partner. And I looked at her, and she was this gorgeous little Irish pixie, and I fell in love with her immediately. But, in the act, she was the dizziest girl in the world.
Yes.
She said that she put salt in the pepper shaker.
Why?
And pepper in the salt shaker.
Why?
So that if she ever made a mistake, she'd be right.
Awesome. Thank you, George. Put Alan back on, will you?
All right. I think he's getting a sandwich. Alan, come over here. All right. I have to send him back to his room.
Okay, very good. Alan Safier, that's remarkable, and I'm sure looking forward to 90 minutes on stage with you as George Burns again.
It's a great show. And I also want to invite everybody to meet me in the lobby after the show.
Terrific.
I'll be signing programs, and I'll be signing my CD, and they can just say hello to me and tell me what they thought.
Alan, thank you again very much.
Thank you so much. Good to talk to you.
Alan Safier as George Burns and Say Goodnight Gracie this Saturday at the Widener Center. Stand by to win some tickets from 103.1 WOGB.